Still don't want to close. Oh, child, all my business out. Look at my tailpipe. Okay, there we go. All right. What we doing? Let me get y'all a little piece of something real quick. A little piece of something. Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, honey, you're good to go. Okay, I think that sounds good. All right. Think that sounded good? And we're gonna usher in. Girl, I'm here to talk about these ladies. Okay? I'm here to talk about these ladies, y'all. Real Housewives of Potomac, honey. It was the reunion for season 8, episodes 1 and 2. I'm really not gonna, y'all know I just talk about what I want to talk about. I'm really not going into what Andy said, and then they said, and you watched it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And then they went into, and it was so-and-so's package, and a girl, I'm not doing that, okay? Honey, my thing is this. Come here, Giselle and Candace. Come on, come on through. Sit over here on the chair, okay? Everybody act like y'all got sense, if you can, because you act like you can't, okay? I look at it like this. Candace has ran her mouth as long as we can remember. She said evil and nasty and vile things sitting on reunion couches, just sophomoric little phrases and stuff. Supposed to be reading the girls. She's done it all through the internet. And not only of it sophomore, but it has been too much sophomore in recent days for me. She has literally touted herself and acted as if she was a word assassin under this cloak that, oh, Bravo and these producers and, most of the people who watch this show, they don't condone violence. Okay. Well, the problem in all of that, Candace, and all of those like Candace, the problem lies in the fact that while in the area, there may be a majority that does not condone violence, you still better believe in it. Okay? All right. And that's the truth. You still better believe in it. Okay? It does not matter if you think, oh, well, we're being professional. We're at our jobs. Baby, there is a thin line for a lot of people. And you have to know your audience when you're running your mouth, and even when you're a physically superior maybe person, okay, or physically aggressive type of person, like when you're using your hands a lot, and I'm saying and all that stuff like that, you need to know your audience. And I feel like Candace for a long time has just felt like she was supposed to be covered by some level of professionalism and some level of, oh, this is a TV show. I can just say and do what I want to on and off camera, and people are just supposed to take it. And I am one of those people who is like, no, people are people. And some people will lose all their stuff in a fit of anger. Okay, were they in a crime of passion? Okay, and Candace is too old not to know that. And had already been through one incident where she tested it She effed around and she found out. She effed around and found out she ain't gonna be able to say and talk to every single person the way that she does, and they just talk back to her like that, or they walk off. Good morning. He's so crazy. Good morning. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like now that it appears in this reunion that the executives and higher ups have came together and said we've been subtly hinting to you, Candace, for years that your mouth and your commentary is a little much, and needs to be curtailed. Okay. Oh, okay. What's going on? What's going on? I just checked on her too. It says she's doing good. Had a good day yesterday. So, doing well. Sorry. So, long story short, I believe the Bravo executives going into this reunion told her, "Baby girl, we need you to curtail a lot of that stuff that you're doing. Dwindling uterus situation and vibes. We're not doing that again. You're sitting there adjacent to a white woman. We're not doing all that. You need to calm down because Candace in this reunion was giving none of that fire. She was giving none of that brimstone, none of that. She was giving tears. She was shackled. She was shackled. Okay." And my thing is this: well, Candace, now it's your time. Okay? Now it's your time to get beat up on. It is. Now it's your turn. And folks don't even, I hate how people don't want to take accountability, her fans or her, about any of this. Now it's your turn, my love. It's your turn. You went off on people. You dogged people. You had your way with words with people. You had your moments. And now they're having theirs against you. And you can't take. And you can't take. Y'all, I am not saying that it does not seem like there's some kind of favoritism being played a little bit. I am not saying that Giselle and Robin take accountability. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they don't have an issue with holding themselves accountable. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, Candace, you're getting your just desserts. And you cried like a baby and bailed out. Princess much? Princess much? See how that's going. That's what I'm saying. I just got some more hangers. I haven't been able to hang them clothes up. Yeah, it always does that. We just gonna let it open there. Let's do what y'all want to do. There we go. So you're just getting your just desserts, Candace. And I love it. Okay? And I love it, okay? You're getting your just desserts. And I'm not saying that nothing raggedy has been done against Chris, because that Chris stuff that Giselle orchestrated, I said last year, that's some dirty work. That's some dirty, nasty work, and I don't appreciate it. And I didn't appreciate how Giselle sat up there and said, when they were talking about the fight, they're gonna, excuse me, I saw the clip where they're gonna talk about the fight, and I have to say this, but I'll forget. And in the clip, she's like, yeah, to be trying to open my business and stuff like that. And then for TMZ to report, be able to report back that there was a fight there, it just isn't a good look. Well, baby, it ain't a good look that you sat up there and you said that man made you go into a room with just you and him. It ain't a good look for him, and his businesses didn't suffer. Why are we supposed to be upset that your businesses didn't suffer and stuff like that, and you couldn't give a dang if Chris's did? You didn't care at all, baby, when they said that man was having trouble finding work. And was one of the first people to be mad at Candace because Candace was living off her mama's money. But now you're finna have her living off whatever she done made, and then whatever she trying to do out here in this world, singing and stuff, and her mama's money again. Okay? Because the man, you done messed with the man's work potential. Okay? You done messed the man's work potential. I want to learn how to make some non-fattening, sauces and stuff to go over my meat because I'm fixed to go to meat and veg, like just like really tailor down a lot of the stuff that I eat. I'm like, shoot, do you got a sauce class, a healthy sauce class? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. And so that's my issue. Like, it's a tit for tat with both on both sides of that couch that both sides does not recognize is a tit for tat and is a punishment for your crimes. Okay, and I just cannot believe that they cannot see that or refuse to see that, and then keep operating in the sense that you're a cast that deals with each other, and some days you're going to be up and some days you're going to be down. But no, everybody fights to be the victor on this cast all the time, even when they've done the most predicated bull crap against each other. They can never say, well, you know what, I did this, so I'm gonna sit in this I'm gonna sit in there this L that I'm taking on today about something else or about what I did, whatever. I'm gonna sit in this because I have been doing dirt. Nobody can do that. I can't stand it. You can always ask Ashley, Ashley, for some recipes. You know they were making kangaroo burgers from at her restaurant. Okay. Girl, I mess with no Ashley. I think I've only asked 2 white women in my life for a recipe, and that's because I ate it at a work function. Okay. Oh, and the old Polish lady across the street that I grew up with. That's it. So we ate over there sometimes. No man. Ashley. And so anyway, I was just like, okay, so that's my thing with Candace. Candace, you are getting your just desserts, baby girl. You need to grow up. You need to grow up. If they told you to be quiet and stop all that mess that you do, I could tell when Andy asked, hey, are we going to come to some kind of resolution? You like, yes, I am. You can tell that you have been in the HR office. Okay. Corporate had called, and this is what they said that you need to be acting like, and you was with the program. They didn't call Giselle and say the same thing. They called Giselle and said that they had talked to you. Or they were going to talk to you. That's what they told Giselle. No, she had been talked to. Yeah, they called Giselle and said they already talked to you. And you was going to dance. But once you got to dancing, your feelings got hurt. And all these people over here mad because your feelings was hurt and you too spoiled and selfish to sit in the L. Girl, we shouldn't even been messing with you and Giselle for 2 freaking parts of the reunion. That was ridiculous. That's why we didn't like the season, because y'all kept focusing on them. We should have sat in Wendy and old girl mama. Nectar and Wendy mama drama. That was what we need to be sitting in and getting some epic reads and stuff from. It shouldn't even been you and Giselle. I wouldn't even let it have been me and Giselle. And Robin. Girl, I wouldn't even be addressing Robin. Not Robin. I would address Giselle, but not Robin. Okay. So then I get over to one of a content creator I've been recently following, and I like his opinion for the most part. I definitely like his personality right now. His name is Rodney the Voice, and he over there saying, what did he say about Candace? Because I was too through with him. I was like, Rodney, now Rodney. Oh, what was he saying about Candace? He basically had this Candace sympathy and saying that they just ran up on her at that reunion and were not coming up with the scenes that she needed to run. And then, it's about the fight. That when y'all saying that her mouth, okay, this is what he was saying. Y'all saying that her mouth is too crazy, and the stuff that she be saying is why she be getting fought, and it deserves for her to get fought and stuff like that. And he likened Candace and Monique fighting, and the way she getting played by Giselle, these producers and stuff, and Andy and them, to Kenya during the fake rehearsed read from Phaedra years ago, right? Now I'm glad that he said y'all be going up for that read. It was so whack, because it was, okay? It was so whack, it was so rehearsed, it was so written out before and then rehearsed. It did not even, the delivery was horrible, okay? Now, Phaedra could never act, probably. She probably couldn't go nowhere and act nowhere, okay? Hold on, let me share this video, because, what? Hold on, let me share this video real quick. Words for one of my girls. Let me get you some words for one of my girls while I'm doing this, okay?
Does heavily breath stink? No, her arms stink. She's musty. I shouldn't say that, should I? I can't tell the truth. She musty, her house filthy to me, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, what Lucy was the first one pointing out, we went over there, my mom wouldn't touch nothing. So she'll try to push it all on me, but I swear to God over everything I love. That's why she don't like me, because my mama did say that her house was nasty. And she was musty as a mother funker. I mean, she a dentist. She just don't have good hygiene. She ain't a dental hygienist. We know that.
Baby. Hey, I can watch all of them lives that Mariah used to do over there on Facebook. Girl, day out and day in. Girl, especially when Lucy and them was in the background. Oh my gosh. It was epic. And then that's why they started telling her to get off, because she was hitting too hard. She was hitting too hard. They didn't want her to do nothing either. And girl, I had this, and look at this mess here. Hold on. I had it already. I was going to start talking. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, thank you for the likes. Okay, hold on. We're live. Stop by. Boom, 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 boom. Oop, 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 oop. I'm going too fast. Just calm down. There we go. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay. So, anyways, y'all. Rodney the voice was over there hollering like, okay. So y'all, it killed me how y'all who have so much to say about Candiace will sit up and say it's her mouth, and everybody should know you're gonna get done up if you run your mouth. Well, then in that case, when Kenya was over there on that stage and Phaedra was running her mouth and did that read that everybody knows, then Kenya should have whooped Phaedra tail. Listen, that was not a good try to put that together at all, okay? Because it's different people. Again, I just said what? Know your audience, all right? Those are two different people, okay? Actually, it's four different people, okay? First of all, Kenya's not going to fight you like that. She's not going to fight, okay? Phaedra's not going to fight. Both of them are going to try to kill each other with words. We already know that. We already know that that's what it is. They already know what that is when they were crossfiring with each other and all the mess that was going on, all them seasons between each other. They already know that. Okay? Now, Candace. Y'all was calling the girl that she was ghetto. How she get this money? Talking about Monique. This, if she married, all that stuff like that, right? You already knew what time it is. And you ain't got to be ghetto to fight somebody, but you already knew she was hot-headed. You knew that girl put her hands on you. She just told you, don't make me drag you. And you kept saying, drag me. drag me because you wasn't reading the room, baby girl. You were talking, but you weren't reading. Hello? You thought you was reading, but were you reading? For real. Come on. You thought you was reading, Candace, in that barn. But were you reading, Candace, in that barn? No, you were not. And that's why you got what? Drug. Okay. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. And that's why you got what? Drug. Period. Period. Poo. Because you did not read who you was talking to. Baby, I told you all the time, I'm already looking. When I get to running my mouth, I runs mine too, Candace. I do. But I'm not running with it with any and everybody. Under this false security of being at work, being at church, none of that. None of that. When me and my homegirl, we cool now, got into it at church, I already knew we were going to have to fight. Once it had went 2 lines into the verbiage, I already knew that. I wasn't like, we at church. I ain't going to have to fight. The pastor's right in the vestibule. I ain't going to have to fight. Are you crazy? I wasn't like, I'm just a talker. I'm not a fighter. No, you're a fighter. Why are you fighting in the church? No, I'm not doing that. I'm already knowing what's going on, who I'm dealing with. So to me, you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you got the girl whooped you and you got your ass whooped. It's you got your ass whooped. You are the reasoning for you getting your ass whooped because you was running your mouth thinking you were reading and you were not reading. So Rodney, when you said that it was just like King and them, it really wasn't. And that's the reason why. Okay. To me, I feel like Candace grew up and around white girls or the prissy black girls that couldn't fight and is used to saying whatever she wants without anyone trying to put their hands on her. I would have to agree with that. What was I finna go do? Oh, I would have to agree with that. But she one thing she needs to do, she needs to become more adaptable. She needs to be able, like I said, read the room, realize she is not, we're not in Kansas no more, Toto. Okay? We're not in Kansas no more, Toto. All right? And get with the program, which is say a little less if you're not going to flex them hands. And that's real talk because these girls are not playing. Even your little friend, Kiana, she ain't playing either. Now, is she? She ain't playing either. You see what she was ready at the drop. And to me, Kiana shouldn't even been fighting. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest with y'all? The hood came out of Kiana. It was just a fight. And something in her blood just said, ooh, they fighting. I want to fight too. That's what happened because, girl, you know good and well that girl did not throw that shit on you on purpose. She did not go like, I'm going to throw it on Kiana and Candace. You got a little drip on you. That was no reason for you to even do all that you did. You know what I'm saying? You could have really just been like, you got it on me. You know what I'm saying? Went on about your business. But girl, you didn't because I know how it is. Look, I grew up in fight culture. And I know that when it just started, it's just something about you just pull you in. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't none of your people, family, friends, nobody fighting. But baby, you just go and throw a couple strokes and stuff like that. And for that, you got your head open up. I done came at it. Like, me and these girls are almost the same age. Maybe Candace she's still in her 30s. Kiana, I don't know. She's 40. I don't know how old she is. But we're all in the same, we was in high school. You was like my little sister, like in junior high or something like that. When I was in high school, girl, we're too old for that. We're too old for that for real. Like, I'm not going to act like I won't cut up. But I just not see me cutting up in none of these situations. None of these situations if I was Candace. I just don't see that. I don't see me cutting up if I was Kiana in that situation. I do see me going on and Monique and out though. I do see me going on and Monique and out. I do. Not Monique outside. I'm talking Monique inside the house. Okay. I do see me Monique and out after all that. I do. And I don't care if Monique was really mad at Giselle. Who up in here talking? And see here, let me say something else. Y'all really acting like, oh, you acting ghetto because you were condoning the. Listen, I never said I condone the fight. I believe in it. I believe in the fight. I believe that there's violence, that there's a tendency for violence in certain situations. I believe it. I'm not walking around naive. I'm not walking around naive about the violence when the shit start with the potential. I'm not naive about the potential for violence when the bullshit starts. You heard me? I'm just not. So, anyways, I was just about to say something. Kieran shouldn't even fault. Damn, I was going to say something, but I read that last comment. Okay, I'm going to stop reading real quick. I got to say something. Okay. So Candice, to me, ran away when she quit. She ran away from sitting in her just desserts, which is P.I. pussy to me, okay? P.I. pussy to me. She felt like, oh my gosh, these people that came and talked to me, and they're not letting me shine and do me. And everybody's against me because she's been. Let me find this thing where she's talking on this next clip that's coming on tonight. And I know you're not gonna fight for me, and I'm here by myself. That's all that mess. That was all whack, Candace. All of it. All of it was dookie whack. Okay. And she got up on that stage, and she felt like, oh my gosh, I'm not able to do it how I've been doing it, how I'm comfortable in being on this show. I've already been softly reprimanded, and you only got softly reprimanded before this damn reunion because you have been just operating with reckless abandon. You know what I'm saying? For years. Okay, so come on, let's be all the way live and for real. So, anyways, Twitter. Okay. So I keep forgetting it's an X. So I really did not like that. Hold on, where it is. Candace. Okay, so I'm gonna play to you this clip that Candace released, I believe, first or after Bravo did, of something that's gonna occur tonight. And everybody's and you listen to it, okay, right? Hold on.
Deborah, Candace, Wendy. Wow. Hey, everyone's responsible. Wow. Y'all want me to be friends with this? Like, you want me to make up with this? Well, what did I do? Can you go again with these blankets? That's how I feel. What did you have to do with that? Do in the physical altercation when each time you see me literally dodging. Yes. Not scared. So what did when she was in the group, but she was okay, I'll take Wendy out of it. I'll take Wendy out of it. She just on camera. She just took it back. Okay. She took back that Wendy's responsible. So no. But somehow Candace is responsible. Trying to start a business and it being on TMZ for there to be a brawl is disturbing. Yes. Candace? Yes. Again, please repeat, because I don't want to quote you. Why did you call her a vomit? When did that happen? After she walked up to me. Right. Cameras were down. I was standing around. I was standing with my champagne, dancing, and she walked up to me, came from this direction, walked over, got right in my face, and said, do you have something that you want to say to me? I said, no. Come get this vermin out of my face. No, but you can't do that. Yes, I can. I mean, yes, I can. You cannot tell me how to respond to someone who has already threatened me, being disrespectful to me.
Do you think you really would have swung it at her?
I don't know what I would have done. I know that I turned around. I saw this person lunging at me. I'm not expecting you all to fight for me. Okay? So I'm on my own. Okay? I thank Deborah, Candace, Wendy. Wow. Hey, everyone's responsible. Wow.
So y'all heard that. So now then you just heard it replay, right? Okay. So this is Giselle. This is a clip where Giselle starts off saying all the names that she thinks is responsible for the fight with Deborah. She includes, the problem is that she includes Wendy and Candace, and they both take offense. They have umbrage with it. They take umbrage with it, okay? So basically, she's saying, I just think y'all all had a part to play. And Wendy is like, me, when I'm basically, every clip you see me trying to get away or trying to stop from any physicalities happening, And Candace is like, me? I did? When the lady attacked me? And Giselle was like, because Mia chimes in and said, Wendy was like trying to get out, get away from it and, get it from starting. And so here goes Candace, Giselle, oh, well then I'll take Wendy out of it. Hey, T-Ham, I'll take Wendy out of it then. Okay, so that's what we're listening to. Candace looks over to out into the audience, and I don't know who she's talking to, maybe a producer. Said, you want me to be friends with this? You want me to make up with this? Because she's too through with Giselle putting her as a reason, putting responsibility for that fight on her, right? So she's like, you want to the producer, you want me to make up with this? And see, the thing about it is Candace is still, her verbiage is still aggressive. Why did it say this? Why couldn't you say, so you want me to make up with her when this is what she's saying? And this is the stance that she takes on everything about me. Instead of calling her a this, why did you call her her? See, and that's the type of stuff. Candace, you want to sneak your disses, but you can't dodge them sneak hands. Okay? And I don't appreciate it.
I think Deborah, Candace, Wendy. Wow. Hey, everyone's response. Wow. Y'all want me to be friends with this? Like, you want me to make up with this? Well, what did I do? You go again with these blankets. That's how I feel. What did Wendy do with that? Do in the physical altercation when each time you see me literally dodging. Yes. Not to get. So what did when she was in the group, but she was okay. I'll take Wendy out of it. I'll take Wendy out of it. She was on camera. She just took it back. Okay. She took back that Wendy's responsible. So no, but somehow Candace is responsible. Trying to start a business and it being on TMZ for there to be a brawl is disturbing. Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, she's taken back about Wendy, right? Giselle has, but not Candace. And Candace has been asked, and now this is a heated, they already been beefing about stuff. We don't know how many hours they have been on stage by now, but this is getting very heated about everybody. And Candace, once again, is not reading the room because, you know what I'm saying? You now you call the lady a this. You know what I'm saying? So, if she get to talking extra fly, or in Giselle's case, reading the room on Giselle is Giselle ain't gonna hit you. She gonna come lie on your husband in about 4 or 5 months. See, you see what I'm saying? And then have the nerve in the next breath to say the fact that this fight had made it to TMZ when I'm trying to start a business was a problem. So she don't mind telling TMZ that your husband forced her into a room in a couple months though and messing his business up. So this is what's being done. I need y'all to pay attention. I know I'm doing a lot. Hold on.
Candace? Yes. Again, please repeat because I don't want to quote you. Why
Just
did
Karen.
you call her a vomit? When did that happen? After she walked up to me. Right. Cameras were down. We were standing around. I was standing there with my champagne, dancing, and she walked up to me, came from this direction, walked over, got right in my face, and said, "Do you have something that you want to say to me?" I said, "No. Come get this vermin out of my face." No, but you can't do that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
That's where she's messed up. Mia's telling her the truth. You can't say that type of stuff. You can't say that to everybody and walk away unscathed. You can't. And Mia's gonna tell her, she's like, yes, I can. I can say whatever I want to say. And Mia's gonna say, well, that's why you got that drink thrown at you. And it's the dang truth. It's the dang truth. And Candace refuses to understand that. She ain't got that from the Monique thing. You know what I'm saying? You cannot say everything to anyone. You cannot say anything to everyone. And that's life. That's not just Housewives. That's not just TV. That's life. That is life, boo-boo and booski. All right, so let's keep going.
You cannot tell me how to respond to someone who has already threatened me, being disrespectful to me.
Do you think you really would have swung it?
You cannot tell me how to respond. See, that's a lot of stuff they say in the beef sector and stuff like that, and what they say around in the world. You can't even tell. You can't tell somebody how to respond to somebody hurting them or somebody hitting them. Yes, you can. That's when you have policy and procedure at work. Yeah. That's how you have laws out here in this world. Okay, against a nigga doing something to you, and now you want to kill him, and you kill him. Is a law against that. Okay, yeah, you can tell somebody that. Okay, you can have a guideline and bylaws to actions taken on this show and in life. And folks need to get that out their head. You can't tell nobody how to respond. Yes, you can. Even on YouTube, somebody can talk about you, and then you go and you say some ruthless, vile, but the verbiage you use will get click, clack, 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 clack on that monetization. And it might be even so bad that they take your whole channel. We didn't seen it a whole bunch of times. Yes, people are being told daily how to respond to motherfuckers fucking with you. Y'all is crazy out here in the world. Y'all are crazy out here in the world acting like this is not a truth. Making up your own rules. No. You certainly can tell them. Hold on, we almost finished.
What I would have done. I know that I turned around. I saw this person lunging at me. I'm not expecting you all to fight for me. Okay? So I'm on my own.
And they're laughing because she's doing too much. She's putting on a performance. She's realizing that people are not really for the shit that she does. They're not going to stick up for it. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming forward and really talking about it, even on her side of the couch, on this clip at least. And she's also still what? She's in bondage by the production company because they didn't holler at her like Giselle let out the bag before the reunion and told her how she gonna act. They already told her how she gonna act and how she gonna respond to a motherfucker playing with her. Y'all crazy. Okay, and that's why she's crying. And listen, I've been under the same level of subjection before, where it's just all I can do is cry because I can't do what I want. I can't do and say what I want to say. But that's what it is. Okay. So, anyways, I'm not laughing at the girl, but I'm kind of laughing at the girl. Because, girl, we have watched her act a fool all through Twitter. And I told y'all all the years Andy would say something about the reunion. Your Twitter is a disaster. That wasn't a compliment. That wasn't it's so cute. That was a warning. Don't make us, what do you call it? When somebody watches the word you say, don't make us, dang, what is the word? Solicit? No, is it solicit? What is it called? Don't make us. Oh, I done forgot the word. The word slipped my mind. But don't make us have to. Oh, what is it called? Can somebody help me in the comment section? But anyway, don't make us have to watch your words for you. Okay? Don't make us have. Okay? So that's it, and that's all. And that's what we watched. That's what we watched the last 2 episodes. That's what we got to watch this episode. We about to watch Candace have to come under subjection and be mad about it, and the princess not get her way and walk off and take her ball and go home. And my thing is, it is what it is. Bye. Now, I titled this Candace Giselle come back, and I just spent 30 minutes talking about Candace ass. Okay? You think I ain't gonna get on Giselle? Because, baby, one thing I don't like is no evil bitch or a bitch coming off as an evil bitch. I don't like it. I don't like it. Giselle takes no accountability. Okay? Giselle has been getting away for years with just simply bringing her face to the table. Jamal got tired of her face, and now I'm tired of her face. Giselle brings nothing to this show but her messiness. See, everybody is supposed to bring messiness. She brings nothing individual to this show. Everybody has kids. Everybody's been married or divorced. Everybody's black. Everybody is messy. But there's no individual. There's no depth. I didn't know until a couple days ago that her daddy was even a statesman. I'm sure when she introduced us to him, that she said it, but I don't remember that. I just realized that the mama was in Texas and daddy was in Atlanta. Okay, I wasn't paying attention that well. I be trying not to do that. Okay, she ain't took her monkey ass to Texas to spend time with her mama. Ain't had her mama up here with these kids when this girl was graduating and shit and reflecting with her mama. She ain't even did no simple shit like this. All she don't have no fashions. She don't have no decorations. Nothing. Giselle brings nothing to the table. She can't read. She can't write. She can't erase. It's not cute. All of Giselle's stuff that she says in her confessional sounds like what? Rehearsed, contrived. Giselle brings nothing but her face, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And that's probably all she's ever had to do, and she doesn't even get it. I hope she hears this video. She doesn't even get that the fastest thing that people will get tired of looking at and dealing with you about is your looks. She doesn't even bring good conversation. Girl, before I keep going on Giselle, because I do have some stuff to say about her, I do want to talk about what Wendy told them that, and first of all, and Karen, you trying to be like the mother figure and the all-knowing, knowledgeable wisdom one, okay? The shaman of the group and shit, bitch, stop it, okay? Sitting here talking about, when they start talking about the colorism stuff and you sit there talking about, there's no other cast on Bravo equipped to talk about colorism. Girl, I was like, just like rearing back out of like, just like, is this bitch serious? Like, there's nobody on Bravo that can talk about it, really. No, these girls are, I mean, maybe individuals, but not this cast, right? So just when I was rearing back, Wendy had to snatch you, and I was like, thank you, Wendy. Okay, it said, no, baby, you have to have the range to speak about it. And there's not very many, nobody on this couch has got the range and the acuity to speak on that. Okay, girl, please. Okay. Girl, you have all these respectability phrases to say, and you know how to perform at the gala and all that stuff like that, conversation and what you were saying. Girl, I want you to stop, Karen, because that just was insane to say. It was. It was giving me the mothers at the church putting on something and everybody saying the same word. It's giving me like, you know how you pray when you pray at church, like you can go from church, and there's certain words and phrases you're gonna see and hear all the time. Like when there's a dais or some kind of groups talking, the introductions are gonna flow like almost the same words and stuff like that. Y'all know blackness. A lot of y'all know blackness, okay? And a lot of y'all, like me, know black intelligent groups, the more intellectual groups, as well as the groups with more money, okay, and how they can do. And then we know the church, the black church, okay. Come on, let's get in where you fit in, poo. So, yeah. So I was just like, I'm so glad she gathered you, Karen, with that mess you try to pull with that old Mother Hubbard speak that you was doing and stuff. I was like, girl, get out of here with that mess. So now back to Giselle. Giselle brings nothing but mess. And I feel like in the talking twos that was going on by the Bravo execs, I believe that Candace needed the talking to. I did. Okay. Giselle should have got her a talking to too. Bitch, listen here. We done watched you build that shack in the woods for 3 seasons. There's no glitz, there's no glam, the shack don't even match your face. You would think your face would have did something else, okay? Your face should have brought something else. Okay? We done watch you do that for 3 years. Now you're going on and on about these children graduating and getting up out the house. These are children that look like you didn't even want to put your fingers on first season. Remember, because y'all, my dog that help. I was like, what's something about that? It's something about that don't look right. And then they chocolate too. And remember, I made some comments about, so it was one day they was in the kitchen and they was, she said something like, one of them asked, or maybe we heard one of them ask, like, why are you your color, we're our color, or something. She shared something like that. And girl, I've had that same conversation with my daughter, okay? But it's the flip with them. It's the same. Yeah, she's talking to me. So, not as a grown woman, but as a little kid, she made that comment. And I was just looking at you. I said, you look like you barely want. She looked like she was doing it like this with the kid, like she parenting like this. Okay? And now you want us to go in on these girls that the only time we see you doing anything with them. Now, you did do the Sweet 16 for the little girls, for the little twins. It's a lot of at the house sitting around. You ain't cooking shit. You ain't cleaning shit. You ain't doing no hair. You ain't really talking about nothing for real unless they giving you advice about your grown ass life. Girl, get Giselle off of here. Girl, when I tell you the talking would have been, bitch, you better come up with an elaboration. You better come up with a scheme for real. Because, baby, you are not bringing nothing. 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 And see, we should have been dealing with her after her life as a first lady, okay? After her life, like, is she still in the church? Does she still attend church? Where are the people that she ran with in church? Are they still her friends? You know, shit like that. But instead, we got her just running around talking shit. Like, even the way she brings up the mess is so kid-like. You know what I'm saying? And then she's a liar. She keeps getting caught up in different lies and stuff. Girl, bye. I'm sick of Giselle. And if you can go and tell Candace and shut Candace down, you should have told Giselle, the way y'all trying to act like you can't walk around nobody, you don't want to be around nobody, you don't want to invite this person, you don't want to film this person, that shit's over with, bitch. And when we get to talking about reconciling shit, you better find something and somewhere in your heart to reconcile with this woman. Okay? Even if you're lying, you better lie out your mouth. I'm well with it. My soul is well with it. And that's that, and that's all. That's what Giselle should have got. Because, hold on, what's the number on this? 146. Because Giselle is not bringing enough. And for Giselle, that whole, let me get off Giselle again one more time. That whole Bravo ice out type of thing is starting to get played out. And that's why the shows are starting to get played out. Married to Medicine with the icing out. This one with the icing out. Who else be icing out? I feel like OC was trying to ice out somebody. I can't remember just yet. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't like that. And that to me takes away people. See, I feel like talent needs to remain talent. Even if they have some kind of pool or they have some kind of title or something over there, I feel like the talent needs to remain talent. If you understand what I'm saying. Even if they have something going on, we don't need to know that there's something, that they are something other than talent. That there should be somebody or some department that makes sure that we don't know that the talent is something other than talent. Okay? Because it takes away. It takes away. It builds enemies against that person. And I just don't think it works for what we're trying to do with these Bravo TV shows. Okay? So anyway, Giselle, like I said, she doesn't bring anything. She doesn't bring enough. Everybody's messy. Everybody's messy. Being messy is not, and then being dramatically messy, where you can tell a bitch is just doing a job and delivering lines. That is played out, Bravo. That's played out, Giselle. That's played out, Sheree. That's played out all these people who do that type of stuff. Over there on Salt Lake City, I like them. But they do a bunch of that mess too over there. A lot of that coming and saying stuff and mess at inopportune times that even messy people in real life wouldn't have said it at that time. You need to get back to real life, to the real life of reality TV, or everything's gonna die off. Now, as for Giselle laughing, talking about tears, I loved it. I loved it that girl that had been acting so foolish over the years, talking to people at these reunions and other places, whatever, was sitting up there trying to drum up some kind of sympathy, for herself and some kind of victimhood. And Giselle was like, child, we see this all the time. What I didn't like is, Giselle, you playing your character too hard, because a lot of y'all did run with each other, and folks did meet your parents. And when she was crying, that the only time I believed in any of the crying that Candace was doing is when she was crying about that girl losing her dad. Listen, I done cried about folks losing their parent, especially after I lost one. Okay, the fact that she had been around him, maybe she liked him, just knowing how hard that it could be. You know what I'm saying? I can believe that she was genuine in that moment. And even if she wasn't, it doesn't hurt you, Giselle. Can y'all type? Can somebody type something? Okay. It doesn't hurt you, Giselle, to at least just go with it. You know what I'm saying? For the what do you call it? Like, oh Lord, I done messed my eyes up. Oh my gosh. That one had a dark color on it. Golly. Okay, I'll just make sure. You said, Carly Babb said one person should not run the whole show with the ice out, Giselle. Exactly. That's what I said. Even if that's what the case is, we don't need to see it. And if you are the person picked to run the whole show, and you the forerunner, and you the four lead out the cast, your job is for us not to see it. Your job is for us not to see it. Okay, thank you so much. I was like, well, I guess y'all just don't want type, but that's fine. I would just make sure that you could. Thank y'all. So, yeah. So I really feel like Giselle has taken this I hate Candace and her role in hating her little lead role in hating Candace way too far. It saddens me how far she's taken it. Robin can't even take it that far. Robin, you know what I'm saying? Robin, she's talking, but you know that she keeps meeting with the girl. You know, she's not as stone faced. She can't even take it as far as Giselle is. Giselle's taking that way too far. And I think that Giselle needs to come out of her pocket of what happened. This happened to me, and this hurt my feelings, and she did this to me, and realize that they are on the show too, and they still have to make the show work. If they even, you know what I'm saying? If they even want to continue making the show, you cannot just have us out here getting sick of the same storyline over and over and over and over. Then you won't have no viewers. You can't have us out here looking at y'all beefing, okay? And it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you want us to keep tuning in. No, we ain't gonna do it. Not even for the vine. So, Giselle need to get hip to the program first real quick before it don't even be no program. I'm hearing a lot of people, which I don't believe, talking about they ain't gonna be watching next season. I don't believe that. I don't. But they may not be watching with as vigor and as interest. And even that will prove detrimental to pockets, paychecks. Okay. So, but I feel like Giselle is too dedicated to that role. When she said she was mad about Wendy and them laughing at her kids, right? And making the faces at her about her kids or whatever. when the girl said, well, for me, it was more about you talking and you made me sick. It makes me sick when you're talking. Why couldn't you take that, Giselle? Why couldn't you take that? Why did you have to, when you've never seen either one of them treat your daughter bad? To me, I did. The only looking and face that I thought I would address if I was Giselle was Wendy at that car when Miss Grace was walking by. And if I was Wendy, I would have been like, yeah, she had a little walk on her. And I was like, oh, okay, Grace. You know what I'm saying? She had a little walk on her. I had to realize she was getting grown. And I looked at her. That would have been, if it was a lie, I still would have told it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only way you would have caught me really looking at a kid like that, because I don't get mad at folks' kids. I stay away from them if I don't like their kids. I stay away from the kid. And so, and I am somebody who will not like some kids, okay? And so, that's the only faces that I thought deserved even any conversation about. Was that one with Wendy by the car, because Candace literally let the girl tear her car up. You know what I'm saying? And didn't even say nothing. Never brought it up again. Never brought it up again. And I think that Candace has always liked them. I think Candace likes the little up and coming black girls. You know what I'm saying? And likes to, be some kind of like influence or some kind of person that they look up to. You know what I'm saying? I could see that in her when she was dealing with Grace. And even when she's dealing with Chris's kids, Chris's little girl. So I just don't understand why Miss Girl was all acting like that. And when I'm talking about Miss Girl, I'm talking about Giselle. Why would Giselle get so upset about that after that girl still remain upset, excuse me, after that girl sat there and told you straight up? Well, I just was looking crazy because you were talking and I don't like you. And I'm glad that Candace told her you always try to make your children trying to victimize your children, weaponize your children. There was sorry. Because it's the truth. Now, NECA and this husband, Ike. Girl, Ike was a bad mama jamma. Ike was a bad mama jamma up there with that little outfit on, okay? Oh, let me give you what they need to do. Candace and Giselle. Candace is off the show. There's rumors going around that Andy's begging Candace to come back. Candace was like, girl, you can have this thing. Here's the thing. Both of y'all have been wrong and very ugly to each other. I think that you need to just call it square and start and just start over and go and try to just throw that to the wind and stay on this show and continue on. I really do think so. I think that'd be the best bet for both of y'all, professionally too. Now, and if not, then part ways and don't talk about it no more. Don't put no more tweets, Candace, talking about nothing no more. If you're gone, baby. Shut up. Get on. Stay gone. Okay. Maybe you should say you was gone after the third episode. Okay. Because we don't want no, after you leave, after you do the severance and the resignation paper, you know how you sign, you don't keep on talking and stuff like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. You did what you had to do. If you got an EEOC case, take the EEOC case and handle it. We don't want to hear from you no more about Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay? I personally don't want to hear it no more from Candace if you gone. Okay? So, now, let's talk about Ike and NECA. Baby, Ike was a bad mama jamma up there, wasn't he? Ooh, I ain't coveting no woman's husband, but he was dressed, honey. He looked really, really good. He did that, honey. He became with his tribal dress, and I was not mad. Okay? He looks good, and I wish that NECA would have been in cadence with his outfit. I really do. I wish that she would have been in cadence with his outfit. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I wish she would have been in cadence with his outfit. They came on with all that, not Egyptian, Nigerian, African. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about that. Woo woo. They should have came just like that. They should have came just like that. And I can't believe Wendy ain't been like that. Came in some kind of more cultural looking dress and garb yet on the reunion. I was here for it. Do you hear me? Sorry, y'all. Let me do this real quick too. So, in the back room, we see next episode. No, in the last episode, Mia, I guess, Nneka's saying something that she wanted to say, or she discussed whatever happened when they was out on the stage, right? And Mia says, "Girl, you need to be talking because it's looking like you watching the show and you're not participating in it." And I'm here for it. I'm here for Mia telling her that because that's exactly what it looked like. Hold on. Mm. Okay. That's exactly what it looked like. So did you see how Mia was sitting there? Mia was sitting there trying to give her the advice, right? And Nick was sitting there taking the advice from Mia. She was sitting there taking the advice from Mia, but you would have thought that she would be able to take advice from her husband, who was telling her the same thing. Don't let them interrupt you. Say what you have to say. And it looked like it was maybe in prep for the fact that they're going to go into the Wendy and Nneka situation, right? And he's telling her, don't go in, don't, let them overtalk you. Say what you have to say. If someone starts talking when you're talking, say, excuse me, I have something to say. I need to say what I'm saying. And you know that I will, and I don't want to, but I will get it done for you, right? And she's gonna tell him, like, I need support from you. Now watch how he was standing up, and then when she says this, he's sitting down, right? Because he's probably really telling her, you've been playing for over several hours. You better get up there if you want to be because now we didn't move our job all the way from LA all the way up here for this. And you do not need to be no one season wonder. Okay. And he's sitting down at this point, and she says, I need you to support me. I need you to support me. Or you can go to wherever Juan Dixon is, baby. That's not the place to get your read in. Okay. That's not the back in the dressing room. We don't really give a damn what you talking about, honey. That's not where you need to get your read in. Okay. And then one of them your girls, why is you talking about her husband behind the scenes? Okay. Is Ike and Juan Dixon cool? Because maybe she was saying just go with your friend. If you get out of here and go with your friend if you ain't, being positive up in here with me. I don't know. But I was like, I didn't like that, Nick. I was like, see, Nick, you talk to that man like a fool. And people like to joke and say, he be out of town all the time because he got another family. That's not even cute to be playing with. That's not even cute to be playing with at all. I've never even thought that that's why he allows it. I told Gabor that I feel like he going with it because it's the show, but that ain't how it had really happened in real life. And she probably getting talked too bad about how she be talking. But he said he think that's probably how they are in real life. I hope not. I don't like that bratty bitch wife type of thing. I like a Tamar because I didn't think that Tamar talked to Vince like a fool. I thought she got foolish with him, and I liked it. I liked how she was a clown in front of him, and that he was just like, oh my gosh, like she would just get on his nerve with her clownery and stuff, and that they would joke and play with each other. But I just didn't think. Now I know they had their own more situations going on that we found about later, okay? But I'm talking about on the show. I don't feel like she just openly disrespected Vince. But I damn sure think that Nneka did. And I didn't appreciate it. So listen, if y'all watching the replay, please make some comments. Okay. I feel like people are cooking and this, that, and the other, and they're not commenting because I know I get comments. But anyway, I just really feel like with NECA is performing too much. She's just performing. She's been watching these reality TV shows forever, like us, and she thinks that she's supposed to perform like theater on TV. Like when Jennifer Hudson won that Oscar for Dreamgirls, I'll fight you. I did not like her acting style at all on Dreamgirls. She was acting like she was in a play on a movie. No. The style was horrible. The technique, no. But black folks wouldn't watch Medea and thought they was watching cinematic genius and acting prowess, thespian high thespian acumen and talent. Thespian genius. No. Even though the Oscars, black people ain't really voting, but sometimes they can just have their favorites. But yeah, NECA is doing. Who is that? Oh, somebody talking. Hey, India, what's up? NECA is doing. What do you call it? She's doing theater acting on a TV show, and I don't like it. It ain't working out. It ain't working out. It ain't working out. What? Thank you for dropping by, India. So, I just want NECA, if she comes back, if they allow her to come back, I want her to tone it down, be more natural, okay? She needs to look at this last season and realize some cues that she missed to chime in, not just on the reunion, I'm talking about during the season, to chime in, to be involved a little bit in a different way or heavier. And do better. Oh, were you cool? And she needs to do better at that point. Okay? I don't mind her come back for a second. I don't know why people are saying she's not good for the show. I feel like we watched in reality TV, somebody in reality really not know what, coming there thinking they knew what to do, and it ain't work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think we watched with NECA, okay? Thinking she knew what time it was, and she had it all fucked up, okay? So now she got some little friends up in there. Maybe they can help her. Hopefully they can help her out. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring her right on back. I understand how she wouldn't be a good feel. She's not a good addition. I think that's just Wendy fans. And I think that Wendy is exhibiting some Giselle personality traits with NECA. With the girl, I've been here for a long time. We tried the new girl. We don't really like her. Get her out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what Wendy is doing to NECA. Girl, if y'all ain't no hoodoo and no hoodoos, and your mama didn't do the stuff, stand in it, tell the bitch it is what it is. Why are you running from her and don't want to fool with her? Now, I did hear that Wendy did give her phone number at one point and said, call me so we can talk. And the girl never called her now. NECA. Again, you're making moves that you thought was the moves and they ain't. Okay? Because you should have called that lady back. You should have called that lady back. There's no reason why you didn't. Why you shouldn't have. Especially when you had the audacity to sit down with her at the table and you showed up for that. Okay? You said you're right about them needing to bring the reality back. Yeah, they do. They need to tone down all them producers trying to make a scene in a moment, and they just need to film longer and get the moments and cut down all these 18,000 episodes. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all them damn episodes in the, especially when a third of them feel like filler? Taste like filler? No. Doja Cat. I think Ashley set her up. She started the beef between them, and now nobody likes her because of that beef. You think that that Ashley set NECA up? Yeah, and you know what? Let's talk about Ashley. Ashley's beef delivery is so contrived too. All her drama delivery is very contrived. I don't like that. I think that Ashley needs to. I think having Ashley deliver the mess is played now. We're sick of. We watched her do that for way too long. I'm sick of it. At least I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? I personally do not want to see nothing that started out of Ashley's mouth. No. When she comes, she's like, yeah, and then girl, she said so and so, and walks off. That is so stupid. I don't even know why they started that stuff and thought that was like really gonna be reality. That was gonna feel real. You know what I'm saying? It felt real contrived. Like y'all need to sit here and think. If this thing happened to folks that ain't no paid actresses, how would this happen? Instead of like, we just need to get this out. To me, they'd be like, we just need to get this out. It needs to be delivered to the group and everybody hear it. And boom. No, you need to think, how would this really be delivered to this individual or to the group? That's believable to us. Because now, girl, we are 30 years into reality TV show. Reality TVs. You have to grow with us. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of what y'all are still putting down 30 years later. And we're sick of it. It's played out. It's played out. It's like you trying to tell us, no, bitch, you only gonna do well. You're gonna like it. We're gonna feed you this mush, and you're gonna like it. No, we ain't. And now when we're turning against you, y'all all scrambling. You don't know what to do. You didn't have no retention sustainment plan. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we see things play out on social media in real time takes away from the show's is that. Ooh, tell it, girl. Tell it, girl. Tell it, girl. Tell it, girl. Okay, that's the truth. When y'all be having this BS going on Instagram and Twitter, Snapchat, Christian Mingle, all of that, it's whack, and we see it ahead of time. Because y'all look. I don't know if this is gonna take away my credibility, but don't judge. Even now they got all these channels that get all the footage from Now That's TV and put it on Instagram. Okay, and so you get to see all the fights before the TV show come out. I'm like, y'all finna fuck up too. You gonna fuck the $5.99 a month up, okay? Girl, I finally found my color. Oh my gosh. It's called Seal the Deal. Revlon. Color Stay. Oh, I don't even. So do it like this. Yeah. Yeah. And so I need to do something to take the first layer of my lips off and start over. And get a new liner. Damn, this look crazy. Oh, just the store, girl. I was telling myself I'm finna start dressing up more. Or put my makeup on more. So, NECA, I'm just gonna tell you right now. That mess that you're doing with your husband, it looks like it'd be to mess around and got you single. And I hate for you to be single out there with a baby. You know, that's my main thing. Single out there with a baby by yourself. And why? Let's see you next season in your law office. Or doing whatever you do with law. How about that? That's what we want. That's what I want. I don't know what we, but that's what I want. And Wendy, Let me tell y'all why I don't like Wendy. And when Wendy be right, she be right. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't really like her. Wendy came on this show touting heavy her education and her intellectual prowess, right? Heavy. Heavy. Wouldn't let a nigga sleep about it. Matter of fact, it was the stuff that memes and conversation all over the internet was having, okay? And a sugar scrub on my lips. And they'll tear that first part off. That's what I want. Then I gotta get something to put on top of it over to keep it soft. Tell me that. So then, but what we saw the insecurity took me away. The insecurities rocked me and took me away. Because I was like, so you came in like, oh, I got it going on. I'm on CNN, I'm on Politico, I'm on this, that, and the other. And we was like, oh, really, girl, what? Where you been? I don't remember you, but we gonna go look. Okay, come on, wait. And you African, and okay, go ahead, girl. And I'm smart, and I went to school all these places. I can speak so well. You know what I'm saying? All of that mess, right? And then when we saw the insecurity that you led with that because you really didn't think you was cute all the way. And you also led with that, but you didn't really want to do that work no more. See, I would have liked her more if she would say, girl, yeah, I did all that, but girl, I'm ready to be famous. I'm ready to get me some entrepreneurial things going on and be famous. Girl, I'd be like, bitch, okay. You know what I'm saying? And we watch you do that, watch you fail a lot and then start doing better. That would have been awesome. But you came in with another thing we wanted to get behind. Okay, girl, you on the new. I want to see her on we want to see a woman do both. We want to see the sophisticated ratchet. Okay? Because, baby, it's a gang of us out here. Sophisticated ratchet has been on the rise since about 2009. Okay? That's us, honey. We get together, we get in them boardrooms, we get out and we do them things. We handle this business. And honey, we will cuss you out. We are sister girls. We are soul food cookers and eaters and lovers, soul tie lovers. You know, we're Black sister girls, you know, at work too, but, you know, definitely when we come home and we live the Black American dream, right? That's what I was waiting to see her do both. And so she disappointed me. I've not been able to get over it. She disappointed me, and I've not been able to retain the same sentiment that I had to her for her beforehand. Okay. White with a blue cap by Neutrogena. Okay. She seems like she's got the credentials for her parents, but I always wanted to be a hot girl. But that wasn't how she came in. It just the switch up it don't do nothing for me. The switch up just I don't know. So I've never regained it for her. And then when she went and got her breasts done and she started seeming dingy and ditzy a little bit, I was like, oh no. Mm-mm. And the clothes she was wearing, the Fashion Nova clothes and thongs up her booty and seeing it halfway up. And I don't know. I mean, she wasn't showing her thong, but remember that white, the thing she said the GNA replicated? But it was like a wide bikini, right? It came up, and then you saw it kind of come up, and then the pants that she had on sat right there, and it was like cutouts and all that. And it was like, what? Nah. I ain't like it. It didn't do nothing for me. So I'm just not there. And all of the I'm a boss, and then you sitting up talking about I need money because I'm doing all these failed attempts at business from your husband. And I don't know, that kind of turned me off too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be who you said you is. Like, y'all, let me just keep it real. Mariah Huq really did stay to who she said she was. Mariah Huq really did stay to who she said she was. Period. Mariah Huq. Simone Whitmore, Kenya Moore, Candy Burris. Side note, I was watching Riley's TikTok the other day, and why I thank God that she does not have an Atlanta accent. That white girl that she does, ew, no ma'am, ew, I hate it. But anyway, um, I just feel like it's that's a put on too a little bit too. I don't know. But anyways, um, and I can't say that girl, you sat there with your mama talking how she does, and all her friends and the people in Atlanta talking, and then I'm living on the south side of Atlanta, and you don't have no Atlanta in your voice. But I've seen it time and time again where folks will live with some ghetto talking people and they don't talk like that at all. Okay. They'll be raised by some ghetto talking people and they don't talk like that. So, anyways, yeah, Wendy. That's my problem with Wendy. I am interested in Wendy because of Eddie now, which is something that happens with the Real Housewives. Is you'll get interested in the husband through the wife. I did it with Peter. Yeah, I'm the black one. Peter really the only one I was really interested in. Oh, Cecil. I love me some Cecil. Cecil. Dr. G. Yeah. So now Ashley. I am really ready for Ashley to go. She has tricked the network. She has tricked us. She's just done way too much trickery. She's not going to divorce that man. She's on like a Giselle slide for me. You don't have nothing else to bring. We don't care nothing about nobody raising no children. We raise children. And then we watch y'all raise children on TV. We don't care nothing about that no more. Do y'all care? I don't care nothing about her raising no children. Okay? And you know, these little entrepreneurial spirits that y'all have here and there and stuff, it just don't be nothing. Girl, I want you to sit at the table and I want you to talk real dog down, black diggity dog about your mama. Okay? I don't want y'all to dog your mama. I want you to sit down with your mama and talk about the way you was coming up. And what was she thinking when that happened and da-da-da-da. And what does she hope for her kids? And then what does she think about how people think about, you know, like how do you think about, you know, just I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some. Ain't much. It ain't much with her. I want her to get some outside friends that are interesting at least or something. There's nothing that Ashley has going on that I want to look at. Who am I met? Mia. I want them to bring back whatever the bullshit they bring back. Whether it's true or it's not, I want to see it. It's different. We ain't seen this before. We ain't seen you be married with a boyfriend. Okay? Out with boyfriend and the man and the husband don't care. Just go. We ain't seen that before. Go on and run it. And when that gets played out, you got to go too. And we want to see the 1,100 square feet. Don't you, nigga? Baby, I've been in 1,100 square foot apartments every time I had an apartment. I think the first apartment I had was like 8 something. And then after that, everything's been like 1,000 something to 11 something. Girl, I want to see how y'all living in 11. And that's not me dogging and trying to be, I like that. I want to kick or wash you down. That's not it. But I want to see what the 1,100 square feet is looking like. You said that ATL actually was something else. Please enunciate. Right. Hey, April Morgan. How you doing? I want to see what the 1,100 square foot looks like and how you, and how if y'all finna sell all these businesses, now what you finna do after that? Since you already have money and I'm a businesswoman and all that. Yeah, I want to see all of that. I want to see you help Gordon in his later years. Girl, one thing I hope we don't see is Gordon Diamond, this lady is on TV. Okay? I hope we don't see that. I hope we don't see that. And if we see it, I hope we don't see her Nene leaks that man. And what I'm saying is I did not like Nene. I personally did not like Nene's personality towards the Greg situation. You know, I feel like it was she got into a personal, like into a victimhood of herself, like she was a victim in some kind of way as a caretaker. I know that it's hard to be a bitch. I know. But I just feel like to be the way she just seemed cold during that time. And maybe a therapist would say that was normal for some people. I don't know. She seemed like it was a great burden. Which I'm sure it would be a burden, but a burden with that type of money and that type of house and that type of assistance. And I've met Greg in person. I've watched him for over 8 hours and how he is. I just don't imagine him being on a bail like this. Like, get in here now, get in here, and all that. I can't imagine it. So I'm here for Giselle and Robin at the age are mean girls. Yeah, they are. So I'm totally here for getting Ashley off, watching Mila and them run this bullshit. Not Mila, Mia. Candace is gone, whatever. Robin, you know, y'all know I don't like Robin. Robin needs to go. Giselle can stay. But Giselle being a rock about stuff and not being able to get over things when she's doing things too, I don't like that. I feel like that's stalwarts to show. And if she's not going to be able to stop being like that, she needs to go too. NECA needs to stay one more season. I love for everybody to get 2 seasons at least. And who was up there? Karen. They about to dog Karen about this damn alcohol related incident. They about to dog her. And I'm gonna be here for it. Karen needs to go to some kind of rehab. How many of these months they have in between? Something, because they kept hinting about her having a problem. That's all alleged. But now you have this DUI thing. I think it would behoove you to go and look into if you may have a problem. That's all I'm saying. You know, I've been watching Potomac, and every time I see yourself, I see a man come in and out. They don't last 3 or 4 days. So I don't know what you're still talking about. And Robin, she got to go. Wait, and every time I see a man come in and out, they don't last. I don't know what she's talking about. A man coming out with who? I said Robin got the destiny. The destiny got, what is it? What is it called? It's not destiny. Now you got me saying destiny. The audacity to ask about another woman's husband. Yeah, let's talk about that. When she can't ask why did he really go to Canada and pay for that girl's hotel room. Mm-hmm. Ashley got to go. She lies. That's why I just said, yeah. She sat there. She been on Potomac with an old wrinkle man. She got to go. She didn't bring no storyline. Okay. Now let's talk about this with Robin. I was like, I'm tired of talking. I really need to go, but we do have to touch on Robin. Robin. I know you didn't bring your lily livered punk ass out here and really try to press Chris about some woman that said whatever about him, that he was doing some kind of sexual impropriety. And girl, you don't have the balls to press your own man. You don't have the kahunas, the inclination. You don't have the courage to ask your own man about your own relationship. Robin, y'all, if I was Candace, when she started talking and then she did that, I would have did just like this to Wendy and back at Robin. Like, girl, I just know you are not. Hey, Quintessential, I did just like this, like, and back to Robin so they could catch that. And then when she finished with the question, I would have did like this to my baby. Now you know you ain't got to answer no question from her about this. Period. I'm still within my talking to from the producers. I ain't did nothing. But we shaded you. Girl, I just know. And then anyone, well, why you say that? Or someone said, somebody be like, well, why'd you do that? I'm like, girl, is Robin Dixon trying to hand out some interrogation questions about sexual impropriety of one's husband, and we've never seen her do it on her own. How does she not believe Chris, but she believes Juan all these different times? Mm-mm. She believes Chris then. She couldn't be asking my Chris about anything. She must believe Chris. Period. Hey Robin, why Juan paying for women hotel rooms? Okay. Just here well, you got the red ball. I'm about to be out, girl. So I just was like, when she was talking, like, Robin, really, like, why is you doing that, girl? You don't know you look crazy, girl. You don't be knowing you be looking crazy on the season. I think Robin just really don't think that what she's doing is crazy. Girl, I'm loving this. This bitch is bad. This lipstick. I don't think Robin thinks that how she is with Juan is crazy. But yeah, she literally was foolish to even start that line of questioning with Chris. Well, y'all, I've got to go. I got some things to do today. And it's already 2 on a Saturday, so, okay, 2+. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. Y'all, we're going to watch The Real Housewives of Potomac tonight, and we'll probably talk about it again. All right, see you later. Thank y'all for coming and watching. And some of y'all hung on the whole time. You might not have come in, but you hung on the whole time, so thank you. Hit the like button on the way out, and if you're catching the replay, give me a comment. I'll answer back. Bye.